I did want to see this one too. So let's watch. King Kenny's honest thoughts on our fight, post-fight reactions. It's gotta be hard for Kenny, man. I know it was so hard to like actually gain any type of like hatred or try to want to actually like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's the only thing you can go off of in boxing, bro. Is like, you gotta like really just be mad. You gotta get angry. And I feel like it's like impossible to get mad and angry with somebody like Sensei, you know? So hey, let's see how this goes, man. I love these boys. Let's hear him talk about it.
Because, bro, you already know. I want to talk about what people don't know, which is, Oos, I'm here with my opponent from Kenny. This is the next day. This is Sunday. Yeah. Sunday morning. I know you went out last night.
I had to get lit, man.
Yeah, I ate. We watched a movie. Watched Wolverine was on.
Yeah.
I only slept for like 4 or 5 hours. I didn't drink, so that was a little bit easier. And then I had some breakfast. But I wanted to do this video because
Hey, yo, it like Kenny put the work on that man's face, no cap.
I wanted to give people, I always do like post fights with myself. I never get a chance to do it with my opponent most of the time.
Yeah.
But to give the insight as, just the fighter's insight of, for me, what I was thinking when I was in the ring.
Yeah.
Like going through each round, what I was thinking of, what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
And then you giving your insight about what you were going through.
Talk to me, baby.
Talk about the internet. Well, I think I will say though, is that what does I think sucks for you is that because of the whole controversy, people are taken away from how good you did. Because the internet in the beginning was like, you're gonna get cracked. You know what I'm saying? People
I'm gonna get steamrolled.
You're gonna get steamrolled.
It's gonna destroy me.
Right.
Still here standing.
Yes. And I just like, you know what I mean. So that part is obviously crappy. But I'll go first. Okay. We start out. You know, my nerves were really good going out there. I felt confident. I felt like focused. I've done this a bunch of times, but I didn't know if I was too calm at one point. You know.
This is actually crazy to like get this type of insight on this kind of stuff. This is epic, bro. This is epic. This is some top tier content. Okay.
All right, I need to get my feet moving. Wasn't sure how you're gonna come out. I was like, he's gonna come out with pressure, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna stay on the outside. He has the reach advantage and things. But our first little move around, what I do remember, and then you throw, like you go to throw the jab and I go to slide away, but you can still catch me on the end of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh. I was like, okay, all right, that jab's there. Yeah. And I remember thinking, okay, I didn't really see it, and that concerned me in the very beginning. That already put me at caution because it caught me on the end of it, but it was enough for me to be like, I wasn't able to parry it or notice it. And then it actually made me really anxious to throw that overhand early because when you threw the second jab, I was like, I want to get hit by that. So I throw the overhand, and then I do want to say that when I caught with the overhand, I thought, okay, I was looking at you to see how you were going to respond, like maybe I could jump on him.
Yeah.
But you look at your team, you look at me, ready to go right away. And then you took the center of the ring again, and then we go back and forth. So for me, I just thought, I was like, man, I want to press more. But I had a hard time wanting to press because you're just throwing the jab. Even when I felt like I was defending the jab, we had talked about it yesterday, you weren't throwing your right hand, and I was just waiting.
But I told you why.
yes, because the left hook to the body, and
you've dropped a few people with that.
Yeah, the left hook, because I'm a lefty and I fight orthodox.
Oh yeah.
So my power hand is my front hand.
Yeah.
And but it was one of the things that I like to see stuff first, you know, before I start taking some risk.
Yeah.
You know, and so I'm like, okay, when I see the jab, but then you weren't throwing the right, so I was like a little tentative. But yeah, and then I think also I expected that if I was going to get inside and throw a couple of shots from the temper fight, I was like, okay, when he got caught a little bit, you just went straight to covering.
Yeah, closed up.
But there were a couple of times, at least what I remember, when I
he was a lot more loose in this one.
Down in the inside.
It's so crazy to see people like, oh man, dude, it's just wild because I was a hater, bro. I mean, that's my, what do you call it? One of my qualities. I call it a quality. I'm not gonna lie to you. You should always know that. That's JoeNoJoseph right there. I'm the biggest hater on the planet, no cap. But Kenny surprised the hell out of me in this, bro, because he's going up against somebody that like actually has a lot of fight IQ. You know what I'm saying? And like seeing homeboy get so lost while he was fighting him was like so crazy for me. Like I was like, dang, like it's wild seeing him still connect, seeing him actually still throw these punches, bro. and still be like really confident in this. It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
And I threw something. You were there, but throwing back. Yeah. So then it forced me to exit and get back on the bike again. But yeah, that was my takeaway. And then obviously at the end I wasn't sure, but whatever. You tell me, what was it like you going out there preparing for it, like, stylistically, right? I'm a tricky guy. You don't know, tricky, right.
Because obviously everyone's scared to fight you in the sea.
Yeah.
So I was like, sake, let me take on the challenge. I knew it was going to be a very hard challenge. So we got tough sparring. Obviously, you know, Tommy is southpaw, but we didn't know that. He was switching a lot. We didn't have much footage.
Got you.
So I feel like for that camp, it was harder to prepare for.
Yeah, I heard you saying that.
But this one, easy to prepare for, but the spars were tough.
Yeah, because you knew that.
Because I knew the stars
different variants, but stance. I know what you're saying, because when someone switches, it's tough. It's different strikes.
So
completely different
we worked
strike
hard.
pattern.
We came prepared.
Yeah.
So we talk about the fight. So round one. My plan was to, you know, keep you on that side with the jab.
So that was the plan, right? Keep you on the outside. Yeah, makes sense.
I didn't know if you were gonna come in steamrolling or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you hit me with that shot, and then that was like, for 5 seconds, I was like, where the did that come from? Because you know when you get rocked, it doesn't hurt.
Yes.
It doesn't hurt, but it's like, where the did that come from?
It's really different getting hit in a fight than it is like in front. Because you get rocked, it's just like because your adrenaline is so high.
Yeah.
You're kind of just like, what? It's like a flash.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like I know.
Surprisingly, like I managed
the way
to,
they're explaining it is so good, though, you know?
Game. So I just, you know, kept on keeping you at the distance, using the jab. Like I said, my right hand was here for most of it because I didn't want hook to the body, man.
Yeah.
I didn't want that.
And there was a left hook up top that you had covered too. Your defense was your footwork a lot better. How about I could hear your coaches in the corner. What was, because my coaches were yelling at me too, but what was your brother yelling at you for? What was he saying?
So basically, you know, just feints, different looks, keeping on outside, jab, because obviously I got a really good jab in it. I think the key to victory was
extremely terrible call.
From
extremely terrible.
And not let me get inside.
They're probably trying to keep everybody safe. I wonder if there was a clause or something.
I'm trying to find the right moment, but it was more the waiting for the right hand. So I was like, okay, the jab's there. Where's the right hand's coming? Because I had trouble seeing the jab and timing it early on. I knew that, okay, his right hand may be just as fast or maybe stronger, and if I don't see it with these 10-ounce gloves, I may wake up looking up. So I was trying to wait to time it. At one point, I laid against the ropes. So I was trying to get you to throw that right hand, but
you never know, man. You could be setting me up. That's why I was careful going in.
I was wanting you to throw the right because I was gonna try to duck under it and counter with an overhand at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I gotta get him out of here because it's just moving. But yeah, man. Yeah, I want to talk about it because I like this point. I mean, we're the fighters. We're out there. I know everyone out there has their opinion. They're talking, and that's their job. But we're the ones taking the risk, making the walk, doing the hard work. But we don't usually get this kind of insight, and people get to chop it up. And if I can, I like to take advantage of it. But bro? I know you're in the gym all day. What's next for you? I think
I want to fight again, man.
I know. Why
Obviously, I want us to go again.
I know
you don't want to fight again.
No. I want to see you fight again. I want to see a lot of guys fight again.
Because
there was a lot of guys. I'll tell you this. There's a lot of guys that fought at our weight.
It actually looked decent
like,
too.
Around
so Papi fought at our weight. Yeah. Who else? KSI?
Yeah, KSI, Tommy obviously, Slim. You know what I'm saying? So there's a handful of guys who were at that weight. But like Salt Papi, Slim, right?
Listen, if I can take on this man in a challenge, that means I'm ready to come on for anyone else. So I'm ready for a challenge.
Not lying.
I'm ready to fight.
Yes.
I'm so upset you're not getting back in the ring though.
I know. Trust me, bro. Listen. I we were talking about it yesterday. I was out. I was not just out, bro. I was done 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I told them I would do charity, exhibition, maybe something, but I'm done with the fight game of preparing because you know what it's like to go through camp. You've gone back. So you like right now, right? You said you're like what 24, 25?
25, yeah.
Right. So how long you been training for?
A year and a half.
Right, and a year and a half, but like.
Non-stop, yeah.
You had a camp fight.
A few weeks off.
A few weeks at
back
camp
again,
fight.
Yeah.
So, and with me, right, we're talking 2010.
Yeah.
So I go camp fight, year and a half off. Camp fight, year and a half off. 2 years, camp fight. So, and then working, life going on. And that was before phase. Then when I joined phase, more fights, different kind of fights. So it's like, when I look at you, I was going to say this.
Yeah, it did, Tyrell. I got a copyright strike for some reason. I'm trying to get it figured out.
He's out there like this. I'm like, yeah, he loves this. And that's the thing I want to say.
It's crazy, too, because it was...
That
was literally like one of the best like Simon Sunday performing like reaction videos that I've had in so long. I was so happy for it. It was doing so good. It was literally on like, I think it was on like 17K like first week. It was crazy. It was doing so good, and that shit's gone.
First came into the scene as a YouTube, like as a YouTuber, and who reacts to the fighters. Right, I love reacting to it and breaking things down. Yeah. That's my big passion. Seeing how much you guys love doing this, and I can see him like that's why right after he's like, "You want to do a rematch?" I'm like, these guys love it. These guys just love doing it, you know. Yeah. But that's the thing, like it's for me, like I fight, I'm focused to fight, but I don't have that same like hunger. I wouldn't consider myself a young lion in the game, you know. I've done it, and I'm a little worn down from doing it. Like even this camp was like, oh man, okay, yeah, let's go. When I'm out there, I'm focused. I have skills, so I go out there and I fight. But I really I'm like more excited to see your progression and other people's progression and where you guys are gonna go. Cause I told him before, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, okay, I didn't even if I did catch you and let's say I won the fight, I'm not fighting him again in 6 months or a year because I just know that like based off where you're at in your path, bro, for training for a year and a half, you guys are taking it seriously, yeah. and it shows because the progress you're making. In months, like to be honest, I'm gonna be pretty much the same fighter. Like I am what I'm not like. I am what I am. Yeah. So like I'm a good, kind of like I said, I'm a gatekeeper, sort of for like a mid-level, like based on where guys are. And if guys are taking it serious like you are, you know, it just kind of shows the levels where everyone's at. But yeah, man, King Kenny versus Faye Sensei. Yeah, man. The insight into the fighter's mind, some things that you're not gonna see that. Isn't it anywhere else? Yeah,
I don't think any of the other fighters did this on the card. We're probably the nicest fighters on the whole card.
Yes.
Honestly, there's no beef between me and him. I just wanted a good scrap.
No. Yeah, because you're training in boxing, you like the boxing. And I personally, I like seeing it sometimes, like from other people. I never do it, but it brings a good balance. You know what I mean? To have both. So, but yeah.
Thank you for the scrap, man.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oos.
Yes.
Oh, it's awesome. Let's get a quick picture.
Okay.
That was great.
That's hella dope.